Welcome back. We are eating dinner and we're going to watch the second episode of House of Dragon.
Yep. And what are we having for dinner today?
We have grilled steak. The grill got a little bit away from me today. And some beans and potatoes and corn and bread. So we're just having
Sunday night dinner. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
aha, theme song. I was concerned about that.
I figured they'd bring it back, or I thought that they might do an iteration of their own. But... See, I told you. Kinda.
Yeah, but it's different. It looks cool. It's a little different. Is that supposed to be like blood?
The graphics are different.
Yeah, but I like it. I guess let's see what it builds to. But I will never not hear the South Park version.
I know.
Okay, wait. What is this? What? Okay.
Ooh.
I was not expecting that.
I don't think that they're still alive either.
That got me a little bit.
Sir Ryan, strong Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
4 ships have now been lost. The last one was flying my banner. The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business. I want to seize the Stepstones by force and burn out this crab kingdom.
I am not prepared to start a war with the Free Cities.
The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks. Daemon has squatted there for over half a year.
A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
So it's been a half a year since last
I have
episode?
acted, Corlys.
Maybe.
I
guess.
sent envoys to Pentos and Volantis.
It sounds like it. Maybe they're not like dragging it on like they did.
You have dragon riders, father.
Isn't that simple? No.
It would be a show of force.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander?
Okay, despite being like a little bit crispy, I think I did it really well, like temperature wise. Mine's nice and pink.
Sir Desmond Knight. A fine knight, Prince.
Rare, medium rare, the only
Step
way
forward,
to eat
Sir
steak.
Depends on who's cooking
Sir
it.
Royce Karen. Sir
Who is
Lyman
that?
Mallister.
Who?
The woman watching her.
The sister.
Son of Lord Lyman Mallister.
Barrett.
Viserys'
Viserys' sister.
outside the hall. This
I
is the
believe.
last mounted of 320 knights and
Even
10.
if these knights have combat experience, beyond capturing poachers.
Sir Crispin Cole. Son of the steward of the Lord of Blackhead.
That's the guy from the first
You're
episode.
welcome, Sir Kristen. You saw combat in the Stormlands.
Dornish marches, Princess.
Put Damon on his butt.
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursion.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Kristen's investiture then.
The Valyrian capital is
He does not like it. She's not listening to him.
much like Dragonstone.
Yeah, she's having a mind of her own.
Dragon
God
is
forbid.
the highest of the nobility.
Which probably means that she would be more difficult to control as
closest
a
to the
king.
source of their magic and power. And this was the
Which
anomaly.
is what he wants. So I think Damon actually probably has a point at this.
But the blood mages
this
work
time.
their craft.
It is truly wondrous what you built.
Ah, the glory of old Valyria will never be seen again. Tell me how, Miss Rhaenyra.
What do you mean?
Well, these days she doesn't say more than a few words to me. I think she might find it difficult. I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than my own daughter of 15.
I think she would open herself to you if invited. You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace.
She is doing something.
It's only been half a year since my mother died.
Okay, well.
And already they're threatening robbing my father off and replace me as heir. What if your father was remarried? Your father loves you.
Is that what she's trying to do?
Who, her?
Yeah.
The friend or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, you saw how her dad was trying to get her to go comfort the king. So,
I know, but it seemed pretty harmless at first, but after she just said that, I don't know.
I will say, corn is hard to eat on camera.
If I this is a way to be with my mother.
Yeah.
What?
So does she not worship any gods?
I want him to see me as more than his little girl.
I know tempers ran hot today. I wanted to assure you how much I value the bond between our houses. My niece is my favorite cousin after all.
Oh,
I wish to apologize
cousin.
for the tenor of the small council today, Your Grace. It was not my intent to make offense. Might I speak plainly, Your Grace?
I always welcome the unfettered thoughts of my council.
I fear that the eyes of our enemies are presently fixed on the Red Cube.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
I keep looking at her hair.
And
It's
the
like
blind
so.
incursion in the Stepstones is the only way to demonstrate that we are not.
To elude a
I
storm,
don't know.
you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose, my lord?
Join our families. Wed our daughter Lena.
I must admit, I haven't given marriage much thought. It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Grace.
I feel like he must have actually really loved his wife.
You could not ask for
You know what I
a
mean?
stronger match than Lena.
I think he did. Because pretty much what the person told him when she was, giving birth was, they're both going to die, or we have a chance to save your kid. Now, the fact that he didn't discuss that option with her beforehand was kind of messed up when she awoke, but...
I haven't spoken much. Since
I guess you have to think of the time.
Very gratified.
I guess I must have been hungry. I beat you.
Mm-hmm.
I loved your mother. Very much.
Oh, so there you go. You loved her.
as did I.
I like the girl's face. She's got like a very innocent looking face. I hope she doesn't turn crazy.
What, follow Daenerys' footsteps?
I still like Daenerys. I'm sorry. I can't help it. She's my favorite on Game of
So Harold
Thrones.
provided a fine field of tawny knights.
She went through a lot, like hell, and
But in question,
unfortunately, she did
I discovered
die
that Sir
by the
Chris
guy
was
she
the only
loved.
man among them with true
But-
battle experience.
That was hard to watch.
Today
What?
at small council,
She had turned into the Mad King at that
I
point.
thought I might have had some insight.
young.
but
You will learn.
Yes, yeah. Because who knows if she would have stopped, I guess. Like,
I don't think she would have.
no. And she did kind of destroy the Red Keep.
Oh, yeah.
I think she was just mad. Whoa,
What is that?
I don't know. Something gross.
This is our best chance to save the digit. Okay?
Something is going on with him. He is falling apart.
The dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
That's great. They
Oh,
got
the rot.
we.
How's his finger getting rot?
I don't know.
I held an audience earlier today.
Something is going on.
Wait,
with
wait,
him.
wait.
Lord Corlys and Princess Rhaenys.
That was the finger that he had cut at the very end of the episode on the throne.
Was it?
I think so.
He proposed
It was like the
marriage.
side of his hand.
Oh.
To whom?
Then something
Your
is
Grace.
happening to him.
The Lady Lena. What is your advice, dear Otto?
He's like, I want you to marry my daughter. But I can't tell you that
Is
yet.
young, your Grace. Her father must propagate the royal line. I dearly loved my own lady wife, but I do not envy you.
ADHD.
The betrayal gardens.
Oh no, is that?
Oh my gosh, is that who he's supposed to... They want her
What was it
to
like
wed?
flying the Black Dread? You were Valerian's last rider.
I hope not. When they said she was young, I didn't know they meant that
But
young.
Valerian died the last memory of Valeria of old.
But too large for the dragon pit.
Not only is she young, she is a
Some
damn
say too
child.
large for our world.
Yeah.
Do you know where she lives?
I'm sorry.
Do you know where Vhagar is now?
The Dragon Keepers believe she made home somewhere on the coast of the Narrow Sea.
I thought the other guy was pushing for his daughter. It's just the vibe I
It's
got.
a sad thing.
I think he is.
I imagine even dragons get lonely.
Maybe he's gonna be like, you gotta go bang him now.
Your Grace,
Should I not have said that?
it would be a great honour to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valerian blood so that we might strengthen the
Look at his
royal
face.
line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you to say? What did your mother tell you?
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
Oh my gosh. Talk about grooming.
Again, though, it's messed up to us, but that was a different time.
Yeah, it's still messed up.
I mean, I won't say it's not, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying that was something that was accepted back then. So even though we look at it and discuss, back then it was probably pretty normal.
Let's not justify that.
I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying.
I know.
My father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for a lesson in politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry, sooner than late. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you. Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch
See, her hair's
than
weird.
see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
He's very, like,
And your
I
father
know.
is no fool.
The small council is urging me to remarry. Seems the realm wants for a new queen.
A good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects. Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
Lord Corlys Balarian has offered the hand of his daughter, the Lady Lena.
A very strong match, Your Grace.
I must admit, I don't know Lena very well.
She's
I'm
a
sure that she is
child.
good and kind, and that she will enjoy your company, as I have, Your Grace.
Oh.
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
A very kind gesture, Alicent.
Your Grace, I've called the small council to an emergency session.
Why?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Uh-oh.
Very well.
What did his brother do?
I kind of feel like it's probably something that he did, right?
Atroxios sintroro massitas exis vivas. Basso giuntona, lodicio e lot ubidas.
Scorpidoso, Cedriso, Dromon, Tomerso,
Oh.
Euron, Riladix.
Darinos Daemon
Oh,
Sitia
see?
Sida Zeus.
Ooh,
Damn.
boy.
The prince left a missive which I believe might explain. It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria. Her Grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen. The Prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
Gods have been good. My brother wishes to provoke me. I will go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back to face justice myself. My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
Why do I feel like Daemon's planned this? Because he does not like. They do not like each other at all. Do you feel like that the series has kind of kicked off a little bit faster than Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I mean, they already made it 6 months. But then again, it took them a month, I think. I watched Game of Thrones too much. It took them a month to get from Winterfell, I think, halfway, maybe, to back to the King's Landing. I could be wrong. But it took like 3 episodes or something. It took a while. And they're like, we've been traveling a month. Like I said, I watched it too much. I watched it a lot.
Yes, you did.
I like that. It's a big egg.
It's a dragon.
I like that it has like scales. I thought that
Welcome
was
to
cool.
Dragonstone, Otto.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. And to leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin, wasn't it?
Sir Crispin Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Very good.
This is a truly pathetic show, Daemon. Are you so desperate for the king's attention that you've resorted to skulking about like a common cutpurse?
I'm simply keeping with the traditions of my house, the same as my brother did for his heir.
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty.
You've come for the egg. Here it is.
Are you mad? You'd never survive this.
Well, happily, neither would you.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
That did not sound like a dragon. What is that sound? That's a weird sounding dragon.
He's a shrieker.
I guess. Is there another one?
Oh.
Oh. Rhaenyra. That's her name, right? Rhaenyra?
I think so.
It's harder to say.
I was not expecting that.
I thought it was one of his dragons or something. Maybe he had 2. I don't know. Daenerys had 3.
It's true.
And it seems like this group has a lot more.
What are you doing here, Princess?
Preventing bloodshed.
Sir Crispin, please escort the princess to safety.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of me. Kepanucha ineze drisdoro, darira roso prostas, kesu ugleisa, luon zombals mianukon isa, kepus?
Yes, la voce, euro da wo.
Vedroso dari ohim ikida.
Indari onorion da wo. Tubi maneri, Nike di Niklas.
Apraziri ziri Aemma.
Tretan li da wo.
Sekä just nuchon vronkron, dromon laudigon ao berditas.
I pot zavre zomi mazon biro vule, konia nu horuho sutjailan.
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it.
I like her.
She's got some lady balls on her.
I like how they just throw the egg.
I mean, he's upset.
I know.
She definitely got the best of him in that.
But it's an egg with a baby dragon in it. To keep it warm? I hope.
I think he is like, okay, I see your worth now, kind of thing, like that.
Well, she just diffused that situation.
Oh, yeah.
So what's her deal?
I'm not sure what upset her.
You announced that we were to be wed.
Oh, Mora.
And that I was with child. Your child.
Perhaps when we are wed, we can make that true.
I ensured long ago that I would never be threatened by childbirth.
Good. Children can be such irritating creatures.
You swore to protect me, Daemon.
No one will harm you.
I have been sold as property more times than I care to count. Beginning in a homeland I can no longer recall. Most of my years have been spent living in terror.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
I didn't come into your service wanting gold, power, station. I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated? From what?
Fear.
Your Grace, the princess has returned from Dragonstone. Dragonstone?
Sounds like he didn't even know she was there.
No, I kind of figured that she just kind of went.
Your Grace.
You disobeyed me. You fled King's Landing without a word. And you acted without the crown's leave.
Yeah, but she saved the day.
You are my only heir. You could have been killed.
Aw.
May I sit?
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished to learn.
I doubt it.
I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown.
She's 15. I know.
But I know
It's a different time.
she understands what is now expected of me.
The king has taken your wife.
By marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
It almost seems like in this world, this Game of Thrones world, that being king or queen is rather fleeting. Like, you could be taken out easily, kinda. Like,
We saw how much like wet works and
Yeah.
all sorts of underhanded stuff was happening in the previous.
but then I guess if you really think about it, there's only 2 of them that they would have to get rid of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, theoretically.
I mean, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah. I mean, he does have his brother, even though he's kind of a wild card.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Good morrow, my lords.
Please don't say you're going to marry the 12-year-old.
I have decided to take a new wife.
Oh, no.
I intend to marry. The Lady Alicent Hightower.
I knew it.
Before spring's end.
I feel like there's some kind of relationship going on between Alicent and Rhaenyra.
He is not happy.
This is an absurdity.
Yep.
My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
And your daughter is 12. I mean...
Oh. It'll be interesting to see how he responds.
Well, he's clearly...
Oh, he's mad. And she's not happy either.
See?
Rhaenyra.
That's what I think. I think there was some kind of... I don't know.
Well, they're like best friends, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So she feels betrayed because that hit her left field.
Yeah.
But I understand from his point of view. I mean, she's been kind and listening to his grief and does thoughtful things like giving him the
As for Valerian's
statue or
origins,
the,
reach
the
back to
figurine of the
Valyria.
dragon.
More ancient even than the House Targaryen.
Oh, jeez. What is he up to now?
For centuries, my house had to scratch out an existence from the sea with grit and luck. When I ascended the Driftwood throne, I knew what I wanted. So I went out and seized it.
Who is he talking to?
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat.
It's not a great
with the
choice.
strength of mine own back. I've always thought of you and
Daemon.
I as having been made from the same cloth.
Yep.
Knew it.
So why don't you marry my 12-year-old
Wasn't
daughter?
I had a king for a brother. Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys, or was there some other reason?
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones.
Some Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
I've been petitioning the king to send my navy
So
to the territory,
weird and crazy.
but he's denied me.
It was never my brother's strongest trait,
What?
being king.
Waiting in the Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. We are the realm's second sons, Daemon. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
That's one freakish looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the end of the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
It seems like everything's starting to fall apart.
That quickly became unraveled for sure.
Yep.
But
I will say, I called the thing about the Alicent girl.
yeah, no, you were right.
And I'm pretty sure the father was pleased. What, Otto? Hand of the king?
Oh yeah,
He was happy.
absolutely. But the arrival of Rhaenyra, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and her dragon definitely caught me by surprise. And
But I liked it. I liked how he rolled up out, or she rolled out of the
out
clouds.
of the clouds,
That was
yeah,
cool.
that was really cool. Yeah, that was quite the entrance. And then she's just like, "Don't go near my dragon." Like he fears for my safety or something. That's pretty much way like get out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a great second episode.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the next episode to come out. But again, this is Daenerys, and I'm Lotus. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.